Do you love making music and are looking to learn how to play guitar? My name is Jaye Ankney. I love playing guitar and writing songs. In this video tutorial, I'll be showing you how to play a basic chord progression on the guitar. All you will need to follow along with me in this tutorial is a guitar. Before I show you these four chords, I will be teaching you some of the basics of guitar, such as what the open strings are called and some basic terminology. Now to help you follow along with this tutorial, I have this chart here on a piece of notebook paper. You can take a screenshot of it for reference later on. It's basically just showing the finger positions and the notes of the four chords. So, the first thing I'm going to show you is what the open strings are. We have E, A, D, G, B, and E. Now this one here is the low E, and this one here is the high E. When you're counting it, so it's backwards, so this is the first string, second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. E, A, D, G, B, E. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Another thing you're going to need to know is what the positions or frets are on a guitar. So this here is considered the fretboard. This is the first fret, second, third, fourth, and fifth. It's the same thing for positions. First position, second, third, fourth, and fifth position. When I say open string, all I mean is you're strumming or picking the string, but you're not pressing down on the fretboard at all. So an open E is like this. Playing the low E in the fifth position with my first finger, which is my pointer finger, will look like this. Which brings me into the next thing I'm going to show you, which is what the fingers are called. So you have your first finger, which is your pointer or index, and then your second finger, which is your middle finger, and then you have your third finger, which is the ring finger, and your fourth finger, which is the pinky finger. It's the same for both hands. For me, when I say my first finger, I'm referring to my left hand, because that's the one that I will be playing on the fretboard with while I'm strumming with my right hand. If you don't have a pick, that's alright, because what you can do is just imagine that you're holding one between your, you'd hold it like this normally, between your first, second finger and your thumb. But what you can do is just imagine that you're holding one between your first finger and your thumb, and you're going to strum the chords with that point of your fingernail, like this. And now finally, I'm going to show you the chords, which are E minor, A suspended 2, D major, and G major. So for E minor, what we have is your first finger on the second position of the fifth string, and your middle finger on the second position of the fourth string. You're going to play all the strings with an open low E, and then it's going to be, for the notes, are going to be E, B, E, G, B, and E. Moving on to the next chord, which is A suspended 2. you're just going to move your fingers down a bit to here. So here's E minor, and here's A suspended 2. We're not going to play the low E. We're going to avoid strumming it. So the notes that we're going to play are A, E, A, B, and E. And that's what it should sound like. The next chord is D major. It's going to be like that. So you have your pointer finger on the second position or second fret of the third string, and you have your middle finger, second fret of the first string, and you have your third finger on the third fret or third position of the second string. We're not going to play the E or A string. We're just going to go straight to the D string. Like that. And the reason for this is that the root of the chord, which is typically the lowest note played in the chord, has to be D, so it's going to be the D string. Same for when you're playing the A chord, it's going to be the A string. Now the last chord I'm going to show you is G major, which is going to look like this. So I have my pointer finger or my index or my first finger on the second position of the fifth string. My middle finger is on the third position of the sixth string, and I'm going to play on the first string, third position, with my pinky. I'm going to strum all 6 strings. It's going to sound like that. Now to play it all together, I'll play just 1, 2, 3, 4 for each chord. I hope this video tutorial will be helpful to someone who is just starting out at guitar and wants to learn how to play. Have a nice day.